looks like there is a 100% chance we're headed for a recession within the year. That's according to Bloomberg's latest forecast. So what does that really mean? What should we all be doing to prepare? To help us with that answer, we are joined by our favorite financial expert. We love her, Miss Buffie Purselle, everybody! Buffie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. And Erica, I'm 44 and I can't move my neck.
Thank you, Buffie. Thank you.
You know, wait a minute. First of all, you're supposed to be on my side. You
I am on your side. I love you.
Okay.
But we all.
I love you too. All right, let's get right into it because, Buffie, we hear the word recession all the time, but what does it really mean?
A recession is a temporary period of time when we all have to tighten our budgets. People lose their jobs, the stock market dips. You know, it's kind of like when you see somebody and then like their hair starts receding away from their hairline. The money recedes away from your hairline, but with a little coconut oil, some TLC, it'll grow back.
Okay. That was very uplifting.
Yeah, that felt good.
The LeBron James effect.
Boom.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, your wife is like, we need to do something about the recession coming. Yeah. Now, Buffie, first of all, glad you're here. And for this reason, because you can talk to the people, talk to regular folks like me, like our viewers that are, we now have the definition of recession, but like, what will it mean for us, for our 401ks, for just our pocket? Like when we go out, does it mean dinner or a movie instead of dinner and a movie? Like, or rent? Like, how is this going to affect the day-to-day?
When is this question going to end?
It just ended right there, but then you added on to it.
Sorry.
Nothing wrong with that. So during a recession, everything is more expensive. Food is more expensive. Eating eggs like $35 for 12 eggs now. Like, it's crazy. Rents are higher than ever. You may see a dip in your 401k. Don't look at it. Yeah. You know, companies are going to report losses, and so it's going to affect the stock market. So your money won't stretch as far as it used to.
So what do we do to prepare for this other than stumbling and freaking out?
Well, don't stumble and don't freak out. You need to determine needs versus wants.
Okay.
Needs are things that you absolutely have to survive. Wants are a Birkin bag, okay? They're desires. You don't need those, and you don't have time for those during a recession. If your rent is going up, you might want to consider co-living, bring a family member in, or shack up with your boyfriend. That's the only time Auntie Buffy's going to ever say that's okay. Wait on that home purchase. Don't buy that new car yet because the interest rates are too high. And you may consider a side hustle like selling pics of your feet like Allison did on House of the Dragon last night. You know?
So you watch, that's good.
And
are there things
we have food at home?
Yeah.
Stay out of the restaurants. I'm sorry, restaurateurs, don't get me, but you have food at home. You can't really afford to eat out all the time during the recession.
The problem is the way that food tastes at home.
It's so much worse at home. Are there things that we shouldn't be?
Great at my house.
I bet it is.
Are there things we definitely shouldn't be doing other than not going out? Is there anything to do with, should I be putting more into savings, Buffie, or no?
Yeah, this is the time to crawl. We don't need to be shopping unnecessarily. Like I said before, we need to concentrate on our needs, and our needs are to be like little squirrels and put away money. Do not look at your 401k, y'all. It's going to scare you. Don't look at your stock portfolio. It's going to scare you. Forget about it. This is a temporary time, and you have to just ride it out. Don't do any reactionary stuff like start selling off stocks because you see that the stock market is dipping. That's going to happen during a recession.
Okay, surf it.
That's right. So very important stuff, but you know, cut back on the spending a little bit. But what about holiday spending? With the recession on the horizon, what's a good spending budget, and how do we stay on budget during the holidays?
How much is in your emergency fund? That's my first question.
$12.
Right. If that's not fully funded, we're going to just wish everybody a happy holidays, send them a card, get them a big old hug, maybe make them a homemade apple pie. That's what we're going to do. If it's fully funded, be strategic. Whose house are you going over for the holidays? Those should be the people you worried about buying a gift for. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. There are 5011 people, and you don't know what 5011 means. That means a lot of people at the home. Try to get everybody to do a Secret Santa. In my family, we just decided, because there's just so many of us, we only buy one gift for each kid. Because really, that's what it's supposed to be about. Now, like I said before, the grown folks get a hug, we get to drink some drinks, we get to play some games, and you get to eat some of the food that my husband has prepared. And that's, you know, what the holidays should be about anyway.
And the way that you seamlessly worked in the Yin Yang Twins line into that is why you
I mean,
Yes, come on. Yes.
Yes. Well, see, okay, I am a big fan of the buy one gift per or like one gift for an adult. So we do the Secret Santa because there's just a million of us now. I don't know where all these people came from, but they're here. But you talked about strategy. So what about the idea of buy now, pay later? Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Is that like layaway, you mean?
Yes.
Erica, I know you ain't asked me about no buy here.
No.
You done made me pull out my menopause fan. Absolutely not. We are not putting the holidays on layaway. Like I said, if the finances aren't there for it, we're going to wish everybody a happy holiday, sing some carols with them, hug them, and make them apple pie and keep it popping. We're not going into debt for no holidays.
I love that.
Well, I just want to be clear.
Tell them Buffy said I can't do it.
I know, because you know, I will ring you. I will ring Buffy.
Yeah.
Just for the record, that was not my question.
That was mine.
That was the question that the producers told me to ask you so that the people knew, because I am a crawl before you baller. I use your
Yes,
book.
you are.
I have all of the worksheets. I'm on track. So I just want to be clear.
Erica, I want to sneak one more question in really quickly. Buffy, you said something to Jeff about an emergency fund. How should is that going to be different for everybody, or is there like a way to calculate what you should have in your emergency fund?
Yeah, so you need to come up with what it costs you to be you per month. And I recommend having 6 to 12 months of that put away in a high yield savings account. So if your bills are $2,500 or $2,000 a month, you should have $12,000 at minimum in a high yield savings account. And high yield means at least pays 1%.
Okay.
That was the funnest recession conversation I ever had.
I know.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. I have to put this up, and if we can zoom in on this, because this is the book y'all need for real. DBL Nation, for more amazing financial advice. Put it up there, Buffy. Please visit Buffy's website, and also this book is Crawl Before You Ball, and her website is justbeingbuffy.com. Again, Crawl Before You Ball. She speaks like we do. It's normal. It's not. I'm financially illiterate, and I appreciate you speaking like a human being.
Seriously?
I really do,
Seriously?
honestly.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. It's intimidating. Thank you, Miss Purselle. You are unbelievable.
Love you. Thank you.
Love you so much.
Buffy.